Hi, my name is Marcelina Ross. I've been a Juru clan from Townsville, Magnetic Island, Wakaruka Bar connected on from here to Bowen. I've been coming to TAIHS for over 20 years. I've been on the NDIS since 2016. When I first came on NDIS, it was pretty hard, pretty difficult to understand what the plan meant, what my plan meant, and how to use it. And then I got told, right, comes here every Thursday. And she said, yes, you're more than welcome to just walk in. I was making it an every Thursday thing until I got used to how to use my plan.
My name is Rihanna, and I am a First Nations Community Development Coordinator with Feros Care, and we're partners in the community with the NDIS. My mob is, I'm Juru, and we're part of the Burigubba Nation. So my land stretches from just south of Bowen all the way up to the Burdekin River, and it's so beautiful. It's around Bowen, it covers Guthulungra, and then it goes west just up into the hills of Collinsville a little way. So it's a beautiful area. I love to go back as much as I can. My family live on country, and so I really miss them sometimes, my nana and my parents. So I love to go home and get out in country as much as I can.
My name is Jeannie Paul. I'm a very proud Wandamuka and Bunjalung woman, and that's through my parents. My father is from Stradey Island, North Stradbroke Island. That's the Quandamuka people, and my heritage on my mother's side is Tweed Heads, northern New South Wales. I'm currently employed as the Aboriginal and Islander Disability Liaison Officer. My role is all about working with my mob who may be eligible for NDIS supports. My role focuses on helping them make application.
It definitely is a shame and stigma around accessing government services, and also a fear, because due to intergenerational trauma impacts, the government hasn't always been kind to Aboriginal people, and access hasn't always been something that's seen as great. And things like Centrelink and NDIS and gathering your personal details can be quite scary. There's a huge shame in getting other people to help you with your family, because it's seen as that's your job in life. My job is, as the eldest daughter, is to be responsible for my family. And so it can be a lot of shame asking other people for help, because it's almost admitting I can't do my job that I was born into correctly. There's Aboriginal people like myself and Auntie Jean and Torres Strait Islander people that are in the same boat and understand that we're not taking away your position in the family. You still have full control and autonomy over your relative and their decisions. All we're doing is providing a service so that way you can still go to school things. You can go and have a coffee with your mates. You can still participate in ceremony and do things, the women business that you need. And the NDIS will be there to gap fill, to look after your relative and making sure that, they're safe while you have to go out and do other things that you have a commitment for.
I will often address that shame factor with them, and this is part of the reason that our mob tend to share a bit more with us than what they do with other people, even the doctors here, because we sometimes do the care and needs scale, and I'm like, what the hell? There's nothing here, So we'll redo it. We'll redo it based on the information that they shared with me. I have found that working with our mob out of this TAIHS centre here, this TAIHS clinic, it's been seen as a safe place. TAIHS is acknowledged in this community as pretty much the heart of this community, being one of the first Aboriginal controlled organisations to come into fruition here in this town. And one thing I have found in my role as an ADLO is that our people, when they sit with me and my colleague, they're a little bit more transparent than what they are with other people. So we're able to gather information from them that a lot of other people don't get, because they're in a culturally safe environment here. I met Rihanna, who was a local area coordinator with Feros Care at the time. She comes from my husband's country, so that was something that helped us to develop a relationship. So I then arranged with her for us to sit down and see how we could work together.
I noticed initially within the first 6 months, by looking just at graphical data that I pulled off the NDIS, that there was a uptake in Townsville, an increase of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Island people getting access to the to NDIS, and also utilisation of plans, which was incredible. I was really proud of Auntie Jean and I, because I felt like we were making a tangible difference, which is really, really important. And also, once word got around that, Feros Care were coming to TAIHS, and we came regularly. So every single week I made sure I came, and I did not stop, because you can't do that with First Nations communities. You can't just say you're going to turn up and you don't turn up, or you turn up for just like 3 or 4 times and then you just give up. You have to show you're committed to the community, and then they'll show they're committed to you. We had tons of people coming in all the time, to the point that I couldn't handle it by myself, and I had to get extra staff to come in and help me. But yeah, it was definitely an uptick. I was so proud when I saw those stats.
Look, the staff that have come from Feros Care to provide supports here, one thing I always watch is how they connect, how they engage with our mob. And they have just blown me away about how well they've connected with them here. I actually get phone calls here for people seeking that person.